Ridgway. I run my own consultancy in the music industry, originally called KR Consults. I've been in the business over 19 years now, both in the UK, where I'm from, and in the US the last 7 years here in New York. I've worked at a major record label, an independent record label. I helped to set up and establish an agency that is based in London, New York, LA and Nashville. I helped develop the US offering the last 4.5 years. And it was really through that mixed experience that I started to think about the opportunity to start my own business and what it might look like to really have that autonomy of choosing the kind of work I do, choosing the partners I got to collaborate with, essentially where did I want to lend my energy, and just thinking that there was this great opportunity to cultivate my own offering. To that end, I took the leap fairly recently towards the end of 2019, and it was really fantastic advice to essentially soft launch the consultancy this year, especially in light of all the craziness that's been going on. So by soft launching, it gave me the chance to really define my offering and think about what that would entail, what my scopings would look like for clients, the kind of work I did do versus didn't want to do, what my capacity would be to take on projects and work and balance that out. So allowing that incubation period to really figuring that stuff out has been absolutely paramount and by far and away the best advice. Where do I go or who do I look to for advice when I need it? There's so many great resources out there. I find that things like Facebook groups are really helpful. There's usually very industry specific ones. I work in the music industry, so I'm in things like the female focus groups, groups like She Said So, Women in Music, Girls Behind the Rock Show, but also just the general music industry career networking group. There's a great one for artists and managers called Artist Managers Connect. Finding those specific groups and being mindful of their guidelines and rules for asking questions is really important. So you're kind of honouring their community guidelines. I find podcasts really helpful. Again, they can be industry specific. I feel like if you search, there's a topic for everything. I go to a lot of friends for advice on podcasts or episodes or resources they found useful. And then, it is useful to have a mentor or someone who's been in your respective industry that little bit longer and maybe has a perspective that you need to hear. But yeah, I think knowing that there's just a plethora of resources and people out there who want to collaborate and having a collaborative mindset, it's always like, what have you done for me lately? I never try and ask without giving back, hence doing things like this and going to other talks and panels and contributing and sharing resources online as well. Sharing things that you find useful on platforms like LinkedIn and Twitter, for example, that might be more business facing than your personal social media accounts. Inevitably, if you found it useful, someone else too.